dreams are made to be achieved.
What's going on, everybody? Milwaukee Buck here, coming to you guys from Phoenix. Today's date is June 19th, 2021. The current time now is 9:50 a.m. I actually went to the wrong Amazon. I went to Phoenix 6 when I was supposed to come here to AZA5. Supposed to be here, I think, at like 9:47. So we're a couple minutes late, but at least we made it, eh? I had called dispatch and they actually let the local drivers do my 2 stops at 6 a.m. 2 local stops. I get paid for the bumps, but I don't get paid the 40 miles because I didn't actually drive them. So at least I get something. I'm gonna break down pay in a future video to you guys. It's pretty simple.
Can you give me the last word, Papa?
MWB4.
You said what?
MWB4.
Download is ready. Go to 522.
Okay.
522, when you see those day cabs in the front, go straight, make a left. Right there by the fence.
Yeah.
522. You need paperwork?
No. So our trailer number is 502789. And this trailer is going to Perris, California. Thanks. So, if I haven't said it already, we are loaded. We have about a 4-hour and 37-minute drive, more like 5 hours. 5 hours and some change is what I would say. Barring traffic, that is. Barring traffic. We have 2 stops after this one in Perris. We have Riverside and I believe San Bernardino, which we should stop at around 7 p.m. if time serves me correctly. And yes, god dang it, Looks like I'm gonna have to get on the 10 from 59th Avenue, which there's a turn up here that I hate making. You guys are about to see it. This isn't the one, it's the one up here. At this light, that's a joke. Let me hurry up before any cars come. To let us go. Oh, we get on the 10 right here. 10 West. I hope there's no major traffic jams in California. I did bring the drone. We're supposed to stop, I believe, on Central Avenue. That would be our last stop on tour number 2, leg number 1 for the week. But regarding pay, so now it may differ in your state and city and state, but it's 53 cents a mile for JB Hunt Amazon, and it's $10 a bump every time you bump a trailer, dock a trailer. I don't know of any other well, there's a $100 incentive if you get a clean inspection. And I was told that you do get raises, but it was very vague when it came to that. So, at least the person that I was talking to. Meaning, you know, annual raises. I'm not exactly sure. So, obviously the pay could be better as always, but it is what it is. I must say I don't unload trailers. I may do a live unload or a live load, which means they load the trailers and unload them. After 2 hours I may get some kind of pay, but that rarely happens as far as I'm aware. So that's why you only see me bump the dock, and I may go in there and sign for paperwork, but a lot of it's done through the Relay app, Amazon's Relay app. I'm not exactly sure how much mileage I'm averaging per week, but it's got to be like 2,500 miles or more, I would say. Your pay is dependent on how many miles you get. So my mileage, from what I've seen, has always been, I misspoke there, it's always been in the high 700s. I believe one time I had gotten on a particular tour, that's to and from, so that's out to California or even Vegas, and from Vegas after doing a 10-hour break coming back to Phoenix. My mileage at the highest point was like 910 miles round trip. I'd say at the lowest, maybe 747, maybe 750. Also, when it comes to pay over here at JB Hunt, Amazon, I was told that tenure, sorry, I had to think of different forms of pay, but tenure determines like your pay as well. So I don't know, I think maybe 1 year of service gets you 1 extra cent per mile. 2 years you get another cent. 3 years you get another cent. Now I'm not exactly sure. I haven't asked as far as like other drivers who have been on this account for a number of years if that's true, but they usually tell you in the review you get a 30-day, a 60-day, and I believe a 90-day, and then 180 days. I think I kind of mentioned that in a previous video, but they tell you how much money you're on pace to make, I think, given your current, running status. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like a goal to meet. Like if you want to make 80 grand or so, coming from a guy who's never really grossed that kind of money in his working life, that's a goal, I guess, for some people. Now, some of you out there may make $90,000, $100,000 a year if you're watching my video, or this video. That's okay too, but I don't know. I don't know. I like the schedule on my own though. So, gotta find what works for you. The other thing I want to say about this account, an old Corvette. I don't know what year that is, but it's cool seeing those. But as I mentioned, the other thing is that you don't run out of drive time over here. What you run out of is your 14-hour clock. As far as the 14-hour clock, which is a 14-hour on-duty time, if I start at 7 and then along the way I'm waiting 2 or 3 hours for a trailer, then it's still messing up my 14-hour clock, because my 14-hour daily work clock is ticking down even though my drive time has stopped because I'm not on the drive line. So that's just how that works. But when you got trailers that are, once you get there, you drop your empty or your loaded trailer and they say, oh, your next load to take out or your next empty is ready, or then it works in your favor. Because on the end of it, if you got, let's say, 10 stops and you had to wait for one trailer at one of those stops for like 2.5, 3 hours, then on the tail end of your tour for that day, like the first leg, you might not be able to do that last trailer. So that's just how that works. So you sometimes gotta know when to start your clock. And what's going on, everybody? Milwaukee Buck here, coming to you guys from Quartzsite. We are fueling right now. Getting an overview of my trailer. Truck and trailer, that is. Wow. Super light. And or loud. Just put my lug nut cap on. Actually had a driver's side lug nut cap missing too. Sometimes guys will steal your lug nut caps. That's how petty they are out here too. But naturally from the vibrations they come off. Them things are, these lug nut caps are not cheap.
And if you don't feel, if you pump all of it and you want the other receipt,